What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Justice. Welcome. And to the ones that's been rocking with me, what's up? Your girl is back with another video. So, quick disclaimer, y'all. If y'all hear somebody yelling and screaming like they being dragged and killed in the background, it's my son in his room playing Fortnite. And I don't know what's going on, but just ignore it. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about today, y'all, is I just wanted to say, get yourself some goals. Get you a goal, get you a hobby, something that you're working on to keep you going, to keep your mind going, to keep you just focused on something. Because if you haven't noticed, people that's always trying to target people, always gossiping, being negative, always somewhere in the mix, just doing something, trying to invade into everybody else's life, they don't have nothing going on. They don't have nothing to show for nothing. No accomplishments. Nothing. And it's because when you sit around doing nothing and your mind is just blank, you ain't thinking about nothing, working towards nothing, just no goals at all. That is when Satan try to sneak in. He start planting his seeds into your mind. He start telling you to go gossip. He start telling you to get in everybody else's business because you don't got no business of your own. And that's where a lot of negative people are operating from. They just don't got nothing going on. They haven't accomplished anything. They don't believe in themselves. They don't even think they can do nothing. So they want to come around you and other people and try to just stop y'all, plant doubt into y'all lives and all type of stuff because they don't have nothing going on. A lot of times that stuff just comes from misery and boredom. So I would say, get you something going on. Make you a list of like large goals, break them down into smaller goals, no matter what it may be. Or like I said, learn a new skill, a new hobby. You might want to learn how to sew. You might want to learn how to paint. Something that makes you feel good. Something that you feel like, okay, I want to wake up and try to do this today. Work out, go to the gym, get a gym plan, whatever you do to just keep yourself going. And it's hard to hit a moving target, y'all. So when you got stuff going on and you focus on things, a lot of times when those negative people trying to come into your life and they trying to bring drama and stuff to you, you don't really even got time to engage into all of that because your mind is on something else that you actually enjoy, something that you like, something that's going to better you and your family and your future. So it ain't nothing wrong with getting some goals and getting locked in and telling people, I ain't got time for that. Oh, I got this going on. I'm trying to do this, whatever. But don't be one of those people that just sit around and don't do nothing. And what I always do when I make a list of goals and I actually write it down, I've noticed that I can go back and look at my old books of goals and things that I've written down from years ago. And y'all, I can literally look at the goals that I've accomplished, that I remember writing this stuff down. I remember writing down that I wanted to be a nurse. I remember writing down that this is what kind of car I was going to have. This is what I was going to do. This is how many scriptures I was going to read. Stuff like that. I remember writing that stuff down years ago. And I can look at my book and I can say, okay, I accomplished this. I checked this off. I learned this. And it's a good feeling, y'all. It's a great feeling because you don't know what you can accomplish and what you can do the moment you decide to lock in on something. And it keeps you out of so much mess. It keeps you out of so much drama. It keeps you focused. And when I make my list, y'all, the top of every list, I don't care what it is, because this is something that I know that this is a lifetime of me working towards. I'm never going to reach a destination where I feel like, okay, I've made it this far with this situation. And y'all, that's my walk with Christ. Reading the Bible, praying, fasting, everything. That's always at the top of my goal list every year. And I always do it. I always accomplish. I get a little further, but I know that's a lifelong goal. That's something that I'm literally going to do until I leave this place. It's just stay on my walk with Christ, stay in my word, and try to get better with that every day. So that's my biggest goal. And that's on every list. And everything else is after that. Go to school, become a nurse, work out more, do this and that. Everything falls under that. But it's a good feeling when you're working towards something and then you can turn around later and see that you brought that to life. And like I said, it keeps you out of a lot of drama, a lot of mess when you're working towards something. Because a lot of these people that's negative, they don't got nothing going on. They don't got nothing to show for nothing that they've done in their lives. And then they come around you and they try to intrude into your life to just be a part of what you got going on. And another thing with that, when you get these goals and you write these goals down, keep quiet about it. Don't tell people. Move in silence. Because people, as soon as you start talking about what you're about to do and your plans, people start trying to play on your downfall. They start trying to place doubt into your mind Oh, well, how you gonna do that? Oh, well, that don't even make sense. You know, it's just anything to try to distract you, because misery loves company and boredom loves company too. People that ain't got nothing going on, they want people around them that also don't got nothing going on, so y'all can sit around and be miserable together and talk about everybody else and what they're doing. When you got stuff going on and you got goals and things that you're trying to accomplish for yourself, you don't got time to talk about everybody else. You don't got time to be going back and forth with people. You don't got time to be in everybody else's business but your own, because you got some business. You got business about yourself, things that you're trying to do that makes you happy. And it ain't even always got to be something about as far as getting money, like, or creating a business. It ain't even got to be nothing. It's just, you can create a hobby, just something that you feel good about, that you're working towards. Anything, y'all. So that was my quick advice for y'all. I ain't gonna be on here too long because I got a little stuff I gotta do today. And of course, your girl got to go to work, of course. Yeah, I've been putting in some overtime. But I wanted to get on here and just say that, y'all, get some goals. Write it down if you have to, but get something that you're working towards, y'all. It is hard to hit a moving target. Stay moving. Stay on your 10. Always stay locked in with you and what you got going on, so that you can accomplish something. Because it's a good feeling when you learn something, when you accomplish something, or you look up and you see like, okay, I really did that. It's a great feeling. And you don't want to be concerned with what everybody else got going on or what everybody else doing, because you loving and enjoying your own life and what you're seeing that you can do, your potential. Because everybody got gifts. And in order to really find those gifts, you have to take time to yourself and just try things. See what you're good at, so you can see what you can offer to the world. So that was my advice for y'all today. I hope y'all having a good day. And thank you to the ones that's supporting this channel. Thank you to the ones that's watching my videos, commenting, subscribing, sending money to my Cash App. I really appreciate it, y'all. I thank y'all so much for the support. I love y'all so much, and I will see y'all in my next video.